Welcome back to my YouTube channel. We dive deep into the fascinating world of rare coins, collectibles, and the stories behind their immense value. Today, we will explore a remarkable and intriguing topic that showcases how a single cent, specifically the 2015 1-cent coin, has become an astonishing collector's item, valued at a staggering $115 million. Yes, you heard that right, just a single cent could be worth more than many people's homes, and the journey of how this penny reached such incredible heights is filled with errors, mistakes, and a series of unforeseen circumstances that have contributed to its rarity and desirability among collectors and investors alike. The story begins with a simple minting process, intended to create millions of shiny new coins for circulation, but as we dig deeper, we find that these small coins hold within them tales of oversight and miscalculation, all adding to their worth. The errors were not immediately recognized, which is often the case in the numismatic world, where a coin can go unnoticed in circulation before it catches the eye of collectors looking for something special, something different. In 2015, as the United States Mint produced its typical output, low-quality control measures led to certain dies being used improperly, thus resulting in several minting anomalies. Errors such as double strikes, off-centering, or even the elusive, wrong metal composition, where a coin is mistakenly struck with metal not intended for its production, can drastically alter a coin's value, leading us to today's astonishing figure. The specific errors that occurred during the minting of the 2015 1-cent include not only obvious physical defects that can be seen on the surface but also more subtle aspects that experts take into consideration when assessing the quality and rarity of a coin. Coin collectors and investors are always on the lookout for those pieces that stand out from the crowd, and even the tiniest imperfections in a coin's design can lead to opportunities for significant financial investment. The beauty of this particular penny lies in the fact that despite its diminutive value when produced, the combination of mishaps and rarity translates into a desirability that very few coins can rival. Imagine the sifting through rolls of pennies, the joy and excitement that must fill a collector's heart when they unearth one of these rare specimens, understanding that what they hold in their hands is worth far more than face value. It is important to recognize that the errors which render these coins so valuable often serve as a snapshot of the minting technology and methodologies of their time, offering insights into how the U.S. Mint operated and the challenges they faced. Over the years, there have been many instances where errors in minting lead to the creation of coins of significant value. In this case, the historical context is integral, as 2015 was a year marked by advancements in technology alongside age-old practices. As more collectors sought after the 2015 1-cent coin, a community emerged that began sharing information, images, and tips on identifying these rare finds, fostering a study that goes beyond mere collecting. It becomes a passion, a vehicle for investment, and a means of appreciating history through numismatics. The potential of a 1-cent coin burgeoning into a high-value asset serves as a testament to not only the intricate world of coin collecting but also the unpredictability of market demand, where perception can sometimes lead to tremendous valuations. The excitement lies not only in finding these rare coins but also in understanding the intricate layers that make them special. Collectors often form a community where they can share their finds, stories, and insights, and this camaraderie only serves to enhance the overall experience of numismatics. As news began to spread about the extraordinary value of the 2015 1-cent coin, savvy investors began to recognize not just the potential for profit, but an opportunity to engage with something unique that had an interesting place in history. The coin has now become more than just currency. It's a piece of art bearing witness to the missteps of industrious workers and the errors that modern technology can sometimes produce when combined with human elements. The demands of the marketplace can lead to skyrocketing values, turning these coins into prized possessions that signify both wealth and privilege, as only a rare few can afford to acquire such high-value items. Many have claimed that rarity drives demand, and in this instance, the very nature of the minting errors has set the stage for the creation of this valuable 1-cent coin. When presented in auctions, the bids can climb into unbelievable figures, attracting enthusiasts and investors alike, all eager to lay claim to such historical artifacts. The buzz created around the 2015 1-cent has attracted attention not just from collectors, but from historians, economists, and the general public, all intrigued by the rarity and story behind the piece. The narrative surrounding the coin encompasses a rich tapestry of trial and error that culminates in this extraordinary valuation. It serves as evidence of not only a mistake made in the minting process but also of the subsequent fascination with collecting and what that entails. As we keep our eyes peeled for those elusive minting errors, it's a great reminder that fortunes can truly be found in the unlikeliest of places. So whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone intrigued by the world of coins, never underestimate the potential of a simple 1-cent coin. It may just be the key to unlocking an incredible journey full of value and history. It's astonishing how one small coin can hold a story that spans the human experience, from the basic transactions at your local store to a multi-million-dollar bid at an auction house. Will you be the next one to spot a diamond in the rough amidst a pile of pennies? The thrill of this hunt is what compels many into the world of numismatics. After all, in the world of coins, every cent tells a story, and sometimes, those stories can lead to astonishing discoveries, rekindling the age-old adage that it's not just about the money, it's about the adventure. Thank you for joining us today as we unravel the mystery of the 2015 1-cent coin and delve into the remarkable journey that takes it from mere currency to an item of extraordinary value. If you enjoyed this tale of mistakes and possibilities, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for our next exploration into the ever-evolving world of rare coins, collectibles, and the striking intrigues that lie in wait. The world of numismatics is vast and full of surprises, and we can't wait to share more of these incredible stories with you. Until next time, keep searching for those hidden gems and remember that sometimes, fortune really is just a penny away. Next, 1992 D1-cent USA coin. Today we embark on an extraordinary journey exploring the world of rare coins and the fascinating stories behind them. Today, we're going to delve into the captivating tale of the 1992 D1-cent coin, which has captivated the attention of collectors and investors alike with its astounding value of $120 million. Yes, you heard that right, $120 million, which makes it more than just a mere piece of currency. It's a historical artifact filled with stories of errors, mistakes, and unique possibilities that turned this humble penny into a treasure worth a king's ransom. The journey of this coin begins with its minting at the Denver Mint in 1992, which, at first glance, seemed like any other routine year of coin production. However, what occurred during the process of production turned out to be one of the most significant numismatic events in recent history. The year 1992 was a challenging one for the U.S. Mint, as they faced technological advancements and procedures that were not yet fully refined, contributing to a series of minting errors that would ultimately result in the creation of this phenomenally rare coin. The primary mistake involved the famous close AM versus wide AM variety that has become a huge focal point for collectors. The design on the reverse side of the coin features the words E pluribus unum, which, under certain circumstances, can have the letters A and M quite close together or spaced farther apart. The regular production coins from 1992 feature a clear gap between the A and M, showing the standard wide AM designation. However, due to a mix-up with the die used for minting, an extremely limited number of coins emerged that showcased the close AM version, where the A and M in America appear nearly touching, a variation that was not intended and thus, incredibly rare. The rarity of this misprint was compounded by the sheer number of errors produced during that production run, with only a handful of close AMs officially recognized by numismatic experts. The 1992 D1-cent coin blossomed into a legendary item that has become the holy grail for collectors. It must be noted that the majority of 1992 D pennies were minted correctly, thus, when a true, close AM, coin was identified, it created immense excitement in the numismatic community, leading to fevered interest and skyrocketing market values. The fact that a collector could possess a piece of minting history that had survived the test of time without losing its uniqueness made it an object of desire for many, driving prices toward unprecedented heights. As the coin changed hands through collectors and investors enthusiastic about this rare find, the stories began to intertwine, each transaction adding to the lore surrounding the 1992 D1-cent coin. making it not only a valuable artifact but also a symbol of perseverance through errors and of the excitement built around the hunt for rare coins. In fact, there are stories that point to individuals sifting through change, hoping to find the elusive mint error, and the thrill of even finding the coin itself has provided countless hours of enjoyment for hobbyists committed to numismatics. It exemplifies the idea that even the most minor oversight in minting can lead to monumental value, capturing the imagination of many and fostering a community that thrives on discovery and the legends behind these pieces of currency. The valuation of the 1992 D1-cent coin at an incredible $120 million was not without its reasonable doubts, considering such figures often provoke discussions about the actual market, the supply of similar coins, and the demand from collectors. However, each time one of these coins appears at an auction or in a private sale, it not only fetches astonishing bids but also reaffirms the collectible industry's potency, underlining how rarity, historical context, and market demand interact dramatically with one another. Moreover, the influence of the internet and the growth of online auction platforms have elevated the exposure of these unusual finds, allowing previously hidden coins to surface and reignite interest in rare collectibles, thus making it commonplace for enthusiasts to discuss, trade, and auction these coins, further fueling the frenzy for the 1992 D-penny. The coin represents much more than just its metal composition. It is steeped in stories of human error, the blend of chance and fortune, and the undying spirit of collectors willing to go to great lengths to secure such a rare piece. Each error in the coin's production tells a story of workers at the Denver Mint, the machinery of the minting process, and the details of a single year in U.S. history. It's a reminder that history can often be encapsulated in the smallest of packages, showing how imperfection can lead to extraordinary outcomes. Furthermore, with the recent surge in interest surrounding the coin, various members of the numismatic community have produced certificates of authenticity and reports that document the features and characteristics of verified 1992 D-close AM coins. This increased transparency and documentation have contributed to the coin's credibility and desirability, thus reinforcing the market and ensuring validated enthusiasts know their investments hold significant worth. It is also worth mentioning the overall sentiment towards collecting in this digital age, where social media platforms cultivate communities of collectors who share insights, experiences, and the thrill of the chase, creating bonds over misprints and rare finds that transcend generations. People are eager to learn and grow within this fascinating world. They become students of history through these small tokens of the past and, in a sense, guardians of their narratives. In this swirling mix of passion and preservation, the 1992 D1-cent coin emerges as a beacon of rarity and potential, an object that holds incredible value not only as a financial investment but also as a connection to the past and custodianship of human ingenuity and the fallibility of machines and men alike. With each discovery of a new 1992 D-penny, collectors share their euphoria with enthusiasts around the globe. The moments created when finding one of these coins create stories that become part of a much larger narrative that crosses borders and generations. In addition to being a collectible, the penny serves as a testament to the history it encapsulates, showcasing how a minor deviation can lead to uncharted territory in the world of numismatics. The robust market for such rare coins reflects a slice of the American entrepreneurial culture where individuals invest not only in their collections but in their passions and dreams, hoping to achieve more than just financial gain. They aim for a lasting legacy through their pursuits. Furthermore, the combination of this immense value and the emotional ties that collectors have toward their coins fosters an environment in which the capabilities of appreciation evolve. These coins often become symbols of success, nostalgia, and connections to the past that many cherish dearly. Each 1992 D-penny captured in this category serves as a reminder of the unremarkable journeys that a simple piece of currency can take, transforming from mundane change to a noteworthy piece of history, encapsulating the ideals of rarity and potential that drive collectors to continue their search with unparalleled dedication. As the tale of this particular penny continues to unfold, it is imperative to understand the spectrum of possibilities that come with the world of numismatics. The opportunities for investment extend beyond individual coins like the 1992 D, where wise collectors understand that entire series or periods of currency production can also yield riches, as they draw upon the legacy of design, minting technology, and public sentiment throughout the years. The 1992 D1-cent coin thus symbolizes a fascinating intersection of opportunity, passion, and commitment to preserving pieces of currency that document human history, a legacy meant to be appreciated and shared amongst a community rich in camaraderie and love for collecting. Each time you see a penny, remember that there's an entire world of possibility that can transform that small coin into something extraordinarily valuable, not purely in monetary terms but in the stories and legacies it carries into the future. The excitement of the hunt will continue to bond collectors as they weave their personal narratives through the threads of history, all stemming from how a simple 1-cent coin can shift paradigms and redefine value. So, as we wrap up today's exploration into the 1992 D1-cent coin and its remarkable story, we encourage you to keep your eyes peeled, dig into those old coin jars, and search for any pennies that may hold hidden treasures. The thrill of discovery is just a penny away, and you never know when you might stumble upon your next fantastic find that could lead to an incredible adventure in the world of numismatics. Remember, the stories these coins tell contribute to our greater narrative as humans, embodying the intersection of history, culture, and the delightful possibilities that arise from the interplay of chance and intention. Thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe to our channel for more exciting content as we continue to explore the intricate world of rare coins, uncovering the extraordinary tales and treasures they hold. Each coin is a piece of history waiting to be discovered, and we can't wait to share more with you. Until next time, keep searching and collecting, and remember that every penny has the potential to tell a truly remarkable story. Last 1996 D1-cent USA coin. Today, we've got an exhilarating tale lined up for you that showcases how a tiny piece of currency can make a significant impact in the world of collectors and investors. We're diving into the fascinating and often mind-boggling story of the 1996 D1-cent coin, a seemingly ordinary penny that holds the extraordinary distinction of being valued at an astounding $108 million. Yes, you heard that right, a mere 1-cent piece could potentially be worth more than most people's homes, and the reasons behind this astronomical figure come down to a combination of errors, mistakes, and unexpected circumstances during its minting process that granted it a scarcity that only fuels a collector's desire to own this incredible rarity. Our journey begins with a closer look at the context within which this coin was minted. It was 1996, a year marked by both economic growth and an increased production of coins, as more change was needed for the bustling economy. The United States Mint, known for its intricate and sophisticated processes, operated with an ongoing commitment to produce coins that met the public's demand, but this particular year would harbor an unexpected twist in the narrative. Standard procedure during this time involved meticulous attention to detail and the precise quality control that has become synonymous with the U.S. Mint's reputation. However, in a routine production of 1-cent coins at the Denver Mint, critical errors occurred in the minting process that would later lead to the emergence of a rare variety recognized by enthusiastic collectors and numismatic experts. The most notable error associated with the 1996 D1-cent coin is known as the double die variety, which arises when the die used to stamp impressions onto the coins shifts slightly during one of the strokes. This results in the design being imprinted multiple times, leading to a blurred or doubled effect of the letters and images that appear on the coin. The most remarkable feature on the 1996 D1-cent is the presence of this doubling effect, which can be visually observed on the letters Liberty and the date 1996. Therefore, discovering a 1996 D penny featuring this distinct doubling effect is rare and significantly alters the value of the coin, elevating it from mere 1-cent status to a piece valued at millions. Collectors and investors alike have meticulously sought after coins exhibiting this anomaly, recognizing that each specimen represents not just a mistake in production, but also a unique opportunity to own something that embodies the spirited pursuit of numismatic excellence. As word of this rare variety spread through collector circles, excitement began to mount, leading to an increase in demand and price surges that caught many off guard. With only a limited number of the double die varieties believed to exist, the potential for astounding returns became real, making the 1996 D penny a coveted item for those in the know. The fascination goes beyond just the physical presence of the coin. It extends into the stories and narratives shared among collectors about their experiences and the thrill of uncovering such extraordinary finds. This rush of excitement serves as a reminder of the human element intertwined with the world of coin collecting, the joy of serendipity, the camaraderie of sharing discoveries, and the collective enthusiasm for preserving pieces of history through numismatics. Each transaction involving the 1996 1-cent coin has a story of its own, often marked with moments of anticipation, excitement, and occasionally disbelief when coins are deemed to carry immense value. While the market fluctuates based on various factors, including demand, collector interest, and economic trends, one aspect remains constant: the allure of the 1996 penny and its mystique continues to intrigue investors and enthusiasts alike. The 1996 1-cent coin exemplifies how rarity, ensured by unique minting errors, can elevate a commonplace item to legendary status. The thrill of the hunt has become a driving force within the community, as collectors scour through their change rolls from banks and online forums in search of the elusive double-die variety, examining coins under magnifying glasses and sharing their findings on different platforms. This communal aspect adds flares of excitement, further feeding the market as each confirmed find reverberates throughout the collecting landscape. Furthermore, as the digital age has revolutionized the collector's sphere, avid numismatists take to social media to document and share their experiences, fostering an engaging environment ripe for potential partnerships and transactions built upon mutual interests and shared stories. The 1996 penny is more than just a coin; it embodies a confluence of human experiences, technological failures, and the relentless pursuit of rare collectibles. With values skyrocketing and new discoveries being made all the time, it has ensured that the 1996 1-cent coin remains on the radar for many discerning collectors. Each time a new coin is discovered, it reopens conversations about value, rarity, and the unique stories that follow them, allowing for the continued proliferation of knowledge among enthusiasts and the opportunity to pass down a wealth of information to the newer generation of collectors eager to embrace the rich tapestry of numismatic history. The anecdotal archives of the collecting community keep the storytelling alive, as tales of how the 1996 penny surfaced, found in attics, old coin jars, and even at estate sales, continue to inspire hope that there are treasures yet to be uncovered, reminders that the past meets the present with every lucky find. Talking about the valuation of a coin at a figure as staggering as $108 million triggers discussions among enthusiasts regarding market behavior, psychological influences, and potential trajectories of both the coin's value and the collecting community as a whole. Such a valuation is not merely plucked out of the air; it requires the backing of historical precedents where previous sales, market trends, and collector sentiment align in productive ways that sustain high valuations. Thus, the 1996 1-cent coin finds itself at the intersection of an intriguing socio-economic dialogue as collectors engage with one another discussing factors that drive demand, the fluctuation of asset prices, and the influence of trends on the landscape of numismatics. The extraordinary tale of the 1996 penny illustrates not just the monetary worth that can be associated with errors in minting but also emphasizes the cultural significance imbued within those pieces as items that invoke memories, stories, and excitement for the future journey of collecting. Each remarkable find fosters a sense of belonging and unity within the collecting community, transforming solitary hobbies into shared celebrations of rarity, adventure, and the rich historical fabric that envelopes them. As more collectors begin to appreciate these stories and share their connections to this vibrant world, the potential of the 1996 penny to capture imaginations remains unrivaled. The possibilities are endless, and as collectors continue to dig deeper into their coins' backgrounds, they bring life to the narratives that transform these pieces of currency into royal artifacts of tradition, legacy, and aspirations for the future. The educational aspect surrounding the 1996 1-cent coin also cannot be overstated, as discussions unfold about its production, minting discrepancies, and the recognition of shifts in numismatic technology and design methodologies. It furthers the understanding of what makes certain coins unique. For budding enthusiasts, establishing a firm grasp of the historical context related to minting processes can lead to more fruitful coin collecting endeavors, providing insights into how to identify errors and valued coins. Hence, as collectors gather facts, share tips, and engage in discussions surrounding the 1996 D1 cent, they not only fortify their own understanding but also elevate the community as a whole through shared knowledge and exchanges. This interactive landscape reinforces the community's foundation, inviting new members to the fold while honoring the stories and passions of existing collectors. Ultimately, the journey of the 1996 D1 cent coin reflects the broader narrative surrounding hobbies that resonate on multiple levels, from individual interests and histories to community engagement and economic investment. Each era, each story, each newly discovered double-die variety transcends mere currency. It is a captivating chronicle built upon the allure of rarity and the enthusiasm to uncover treasures waiting to be found. Moreover, as valuable coins such as the 1996 D1 cent continue to circulate within the community, the importance placed on documentation, authentication, and preservation becomes paramount. Collectors often take meticulous care in ensuring that these rare coins are kept in optimal conditions, whether through utilizing proper storage techniques, engaging expert services for grading, or collaborating with reputable dealers. Ensuring that the coin retains its quality and value requires dedicated attention and collective responsibility. Community members are constantly exchanging knowledge regarding preserving coins and discussing the best methods to assure longevity and maintain their worth over time. Ultimately, this holistic approach to coin collecting fosters an appreciation for the nuances involved in preserving history, keeping stories alive, and passing them down through generations. This reverence not only enriches the individual collector's experience but also involves a shared commitment to stewardship over cultural artifacts that hold both sentimental and monetary value. As discourse surrounding the 1996 D1 cent continues,